Nebraska conducted their 11th fall camp practice here on Friday. Has Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com. Practice 12 on Saturday will be arguably the biggest one to date. As we heard from quarterbacks coach and passing game coordinator Glenn Thomas about that, as Nebraska will hold their first fall camp scrimmage here on Saturday.
Yeah, kind of the first formal scrimmage, if you will, to be tomorrow. So it'll be pretty fluid, just like it's been throughout camp. We're through 10 or 11 practices now, so it's been pretty fluid, particularly with the second group with quarterbacks. So we'll try to equal the reps as much as we can. Not necessarily have a set plan going into it, just try to play as far as consistency of reps, so everybody gets an equal opportunity to show what they can do.
As for those quarterbacks, Dylan Raiola continues to be a big story in camp.
I think that's a challenge at every level. I think, if you're dealing with a 10-year vet in the NFL, I think you're still talking in those terms, whether it be footwork, pocket movement, seeing post-snap confirmation as far as coverage. And he's such a good processor into anticipation, sometimes too much, right? Like if he's don't anticipate something's going to happen, trying to get through the progression, just take what's there, And I think he's in a great spot. We had a couple of really, really nice plays on schedule, slid in the pocket, made a couple plays off schedule today. So, the ability to do both of those, creates hopefully some issues on defense.
Well, then you have young players like TJ Lateef who continue to impress.
Yeah, excited about particularly his skill set. He can really throw it. As you guys can see, he's athletic. He can make some plays off schedule. He's starting to see the field better and better every day. Practice, he's literally right behind Dylan trying to get that visual of what's happening as far as post-snap confirmation, and excited about his eagerness and urgency to learn and the proactive nature he goes about it.
Meanwhile, on the defensive side of the ball, we heard from linebackers coach Rob Dvorak, who's got a veteran group he's working with here in fall camp.
It's been a lot of the older players, the guys that have been in the program, the Deshaun's of the world, Buford, guys like that have been in the program who know what the standard is here. And so when you have guys who know what the standard is, they're able to set the standard for the rest of the players and kind of show them the way.
However, the door has been left open for some young players to make a move here in August, and one of those players has been Dawson Merritt.
Yeah, he's a great young man. Obviously, he's got great pedigree with his dad, and everyone knows who his dad is, coaching for the Chiefs, and just being around a game of football. I think he's got a really high ceiling. He's obviously a young player, just day in and day out, trying to improve, and he's doing that along with the rest of the guys. So I'm looking forward to the future with him. He's doing a really nice job so far.
We asked Dvorak directly, what's the right number of linebackers he'd like to rotate in a game, and he didn't really take the bait on the question.
As many as you can. I think ultimately the goal is to get as many guys as you can out there and as many guys you can on your team to play and be prepared. So when their time's ready to go, they're ready to roll. And so I don't know if I necessarily have a specific number. I'm going to try to get everyone to play. You never know. It's a long season. So get everyone prepared. You never know when the moment's going to come. Got to get everyone ready to play.
Marquise Watson-Trent, another impressive player that transferred in, and he continues to have a big camp.
Well, obviously at Georgia Southern, he played a lot of football. And I think the 3 years that he was there, he had over 100 tackles each year. So you're getting a guy who has experience. You get a guy who's been a part of playing football. He played against Nebraska when he was a younger player, so he could play at a really high level. And then just talking to people about him through the process, we knew that he was a great leader, has a great, mindset to himself. So that's what we were expecting when he showed up.
Javin Wright, another guy that will be counted on to lead at linebacker.
Yeah, we're just going out there and improving every day. So I think we're all excited to just go out there and show what we've been working on. So we just go out there every day, just pounding the rock, and we just love doing it together.
Being a veteran guy helps a lot. He's obviously been here for a long time, so I think it gives you that ability to have some experience, being an older player, knowing the system pretty well. And just, obviously he's a big athletic kid, so young man, actually he's not a kid, but him being able to do a lot of different things really help. And so when you have guys like that at that position, that can cover and can pressure and can play off the ball, can play out in space, it adds versatility to the defense.
Extremely fun. I'm back doing technique stuff, back doing physical stuff, and just progressing my game every day. So it's been quite a journey, quite literally fun. It's actually really exciting to be able to go out there and practice like the other guys.
And then finally, offensive tackle continues to be a big battle on the field for Nebraska. We heard from Tyler Knack, who's one of 4 players really battling for those 2 tackle spots.
overall, we have an elite unit. We have amazing people we've brought in, 2 amazing additions. Rocco and Elijah themselves have been amazing to the program, making sure that each and every day we're going out and competing with each other. You know, myself, Teddy, Gunner, Pritch, all of the 4 of us are really just competing every day, getting better, pushing each other. We talk about, Marquise has talked about before, iron sharpens iron, and making sure that every day we're going out there, you know, working on my technique. Hey, Teddy, let's make sure we get 2 back here. Hey, Tyler, let's make sure we get our backside hand here. You know, just working with each other, both trying to get better, because at the end of the day, we both have the same goal, same mission, playing in January.
Huskers will be back here on Saturday for practice 12. It'll be their first true scrimmage of August. With the Huskers in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.